Hello guys, welcome to London Decker Travel with Andre. Guys, boys and girls, it's been a long while since I've been filming on this YouTube channel and Facebook. Hello and welcome. If it's your first time watching my channel today, then I must welcome you to please do subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching here on Facebook, then please press the follow blue button on your Facebook page as well. Over the last 2.5 years, or almost 3 years counting, here I am recording in my own flat today on the 6th of February 2021. I've gained so much experience of driving buses across the south part of London. I don't really mainly drive buses around the central or north part of London or east or west part of London, but as I'm getting to know a bit more about the roads, road conditions, things like that, it's been a fun experience. But obviously that my reason why I've not been filming quite a lot in 2020 and even to the start of 2021 has been due to the blame of coronavirus. I haven't had the real symptoms of coronavirus, and I'm really lucky of not experiencing that throughout 2020 or up to the date of now. But I will have to say that I've been very down, very depressed, and due to the fact that these lockdown restrictions had caused a lack of social ability to mingle with people. It's not the same how you used to do things online, so there's a lot of differences here, and I'd like to meet people in person, because when you meet people in person you will engage it more, and it's not the same way how you would do things online. And I just hopefully will we as the not just Britain but also able to the States of America, Australia, China, places in Europe, we're able to visit again and able to fly out again. That would be a great opportunity for me to do that as well. As you know guys, some of you may know me in person, which is great. I do chat a lot, I do talk a lot, which is great, but I'm trying to keep things timing in this vlog for you guys to enjoy the whole entire YouTube video. So let me get right into today's YouTube video. So the reason why I'm filming today in my brand new London Decker uniform, it was my uniform. So that is why I got a slideshow on my monitor, which is pretty cool. You guys can see, which is in blue and white. Just for those who can see a bit much more clearly, this is my hoodie. Comes in hoodie as well as into t-shirts as well. There we go, get a nice shot there for you guys. Okay, you guys can actually get these from the my merchandise website. If you're unsure, please have a look on the link in the description box, especially on YouTube. You can find out more information once I've done my website as well. So that comes with different garments, comes with different sizes, so those are now on sale. Those who could ask me the question, oh Andre, the prices are quite steep, quite expensive. Yes, I do know, because this has come from not just from Britain, this has come from America apparently. So obviously the shipping costs and everything else, and now we are out of Brexit, so we are now out of EU. Prices may be quite steep. So in that terms of saying, I will be giving away quite a lot of merchandise some point this year, once Britain gets out of this restriction and away from this coronavirus. So there will be a lot of giveaways, there will be a lot of merchandise giveaways, so please don't be alarmed. If you can't afford it, wait, okay? Okay, it's the most difficult time for people, especially to find money at this time. It's difficult for me to find some overtime as well in terms of work. But anyway, so if you guys got any questions, anything else you would like to ask me, any Q&As or anything else like that, and you'd love to find a bit more about London Decker, you want to ask me privately, messages, best way to contact with me here on London Decker Travel with Andre is to join me on Discord. Got at least more than 20 members on Discord, which is great. When you do join, please obviously do say your hellos, and please remember to be friendly as well. There is a box of selection where you can actually add your questions, so there's different relevant boxes where you can actually do that. Okay, I won't get much into Discord, but for those who don't use Discord, are not wishing to do so in the near future, then please continue to ask your questions on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and maybe perhaps on my website and via email. And just very quickly before I start this YouTube video today, if anyone has been affected with coronavirus over the last 12 months or the family or the lost loved ones, then please do share your story, what it's been like, why it's been so hard. Please do also share your story whether you've been out of work, because obviously work has been catastrophic for most businesses across the UK, and I would like to know how you have been coping in the last 12 months, and also whether you are meant to be attending school. How's your homeschooling? Homeschooling has not been the best. I've been hearing different stories on the Heart London radio station, as I do drive to work sometimes, or do take the bike. I like to have my earbuds in and listen to the Heart radio, and it's been really interesting stories, hearing all up and down the UK, and it's been absolutely fantastic hearing people are homeschooling. It's kind of been hard, or it's been easy, it's been okay, it's not been so bad, but anyway guys, let's get right into today's vlog. If you feel that this YouTube video is quite sensitive, please don't be alarmed. I'm just being truthful. This is the life of being a bus driver during COVID, so here it is. Hello guys, today's date is the 6th of February 2021. Coronavirus has been with us almost 12 months here in the United Kingdom. More than enough people have died, and it's not been okay month or year for anybody to actually experience COVID. Coronavirus has hit the UK in probably early February or early in January, I can't remember, but London did come to a halt, affecting businesses, affecting everything, affecting people's lifestyle, social, trying to get into the normal daily lives of activities. So we went into lockdown into the March 23rd, 2020. And the spike of coronavirus has risen, a lot of deaths have hiked. The government did slowly bring into the reducement of the lockdown and restrictions, but there was no plan set in place. There was no quick thinking. But as there is now a place involved, you've got to wear your face covering, you've got to wash your hands quite regularly, and to social distance yourself 2 meters apart. I think that's quite sensible. I think that's quite reasonable. Coronavirus has been a year for me as a bus driver in London quite hard, very hard. I will not lie to you. On here, I do not say any bus company a network. I do not talk about TfL. I do not talk about anything in regards to any businesses. Okay, any businesses or any companies who I work for, they've done brilliantly. TfL's done amazingly, but it's that some people just do spoil the fun and enjoyment of my daily job to make it extraordinary and make it safe for others as well. Since the coronavirus has hit London and hit all over the parts of the UK and people being infected, I've been hearing a flood of different stories, hearing from friends and relatives that coronavirus has hit them hard. Whether they got the vital symptoms, whether they have recovered, whether they have actually been affected by work because their businesses or they've been kept out from work, made redundant. A lot of jobs in London have been made redundant. A lot of pilots, a lot of hotel staff, a lot of retail stores have been closing. A lot of businesses in the offices up in Holborn, in Chancellor Lane, up in Blackfriars, in Waterloo, Holborn, Euston, Waterloo, Victoria, Euston, Knightsbridge, places that we all used to gather. We used to, you know what I mean? But not only that, if you go up to London right now, I have not seen one London tour bus. The big red tour bus, I don't know if you guys can remember that. All the tour buses in up in London, they are gone. So how has it affected the transport industry? So over the last 12 months, the businesses has been struggling in terms of obviously with the planes, okay? But with the bus industry, it's been affecting the coach industry as well. Tourism have been skyrocketed high. Picked up loads of amazing people when I was with Clark's. When I was with Clark's for London coaches, I picked up such amazing clients and I loved it. People from America, especially, they were really funny, they were really, really chatty, very chatty. I miss that, I really do miss Clark's, and I really do miss the vibe of actually picking up people across London and doing the London tour, going to Windsor Castle and back into London as well. And that was a really, really amazing day out for me. I really loved it, I really did love it. But anyway, with the coach industry, that's fallen so dramatically. There is no tourism. There is no tourism as we speak. Tourism has dropped down to zero, okay, which affected the whole entire business. I love tourists. I love tourist people. I think at one time when I was driving a bus up in Whitehall at one point, and it was about, I think it was the third bus stop in the route, and I was facing towards Crystal Palace at one point, and I think it was an early lunchtime afternoon, and there was 3 tourist people, and they were so admired by the bus that I was driving, which is the LT Route Master. And the great story of that, this is before lockdown, but by the way, guys, I don't know if I told the story, but it's good to add it as well. Basically, this story on this day, there was a kid who was so fantasized with the bus, and the bus has got 3 doors and the cab layout and everything. So I had an issue with the destination blind on this bus, which said Bromley North, and it shouldn't say Bromley North because I'm not a night bus service. So I had to report it to the controller at the time. And whilst I reported to the controller, and the controller that advised me to go back to the garage, I met these 3 lovely people, tourist people, and they were really curious to get some pictures. And the father asked me, "Oh, could he get some pictures?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And he wanted to get a picture inside the bus. I said, "Fine, that is fine," because I was already at the bus stop with my hazard lights on. Okay, I said, "Do you know what? Fine. All right. Not every day I would do this, but I thought, do you know what? Go it." And the kid jumped in the cab with the bus switched off and handbrake on, of course, and the gear in neutral, and the hazard lights are on. And they were so chuffed. They were so thankful. I mean, I love people. I love tourists. I really, really do. And that's why, hence why I am wearing a London Decker Travel with Andre. And that's why I got the name for the brand with that. Anyway, I'll talk more about that later. But those people there, that just made my day. And they were really chuffed. And I walked away. And I'm sure there's somewhere in the world saying, "Oh, I remember that bus driver. He made me let my child sit in the cab." I mean, not every day you get able to get a chance to sit in the cab. I mean, share your stories whether you've been able to sit in the cab before if you're not a bus driver, and how amazing it was. Please do let me know your story. So, as we are still in the phase of the 3rd lockdown here in Britain, ladies and gentlemen, for those not living in Britain, it's been a quite depressing time for us all. We have lost loved ones, we have lost celebrities, we have lost a lot of people, and important people that's affected us and that's been close by us. And one thing in my part of my job, I like to talk and give people eye contact and give people the truth. But sometimes when people hear the truth, they don't like it. When they hear the truth, they kind of hide. They get all shy. I put this out on my it's not a Discord, it's like a chat forum for all bus drivers to be in. I was in this chat forum where all bus drivers are. I actually talk. We are in this big massive chat forum. But on there, obviously there's no public in there, and this chat forum, I said very weakly, why is it London passengers, some minority, think it's okay to board the bus and not to say good morning, good day, driver, or hello, driver, thank you very much, driver, eye contact, and take your seat. Or once the bus pulls in to the bus stop, thank you, driver, for a lovely wave, ta-da, cheerio, cheerio. Yeah, we don't get that. But when it's something wrong and you guys quit to complain, you get all really tensed up, really brave to speak to the bus driver. Now, it's morning, it's good afternoon, good day to you, driver, okay? And people don't do that. They get all shy, they go, and they'll quickly run off and go and get their seat. But they're quickly to alarm me so quickly with a raise or a problem. One gentleman did this to me very recently. I will not name the route, neither name the dates or the time, unfortunately. But I don't know whether that person has complained. But I was really upset by how he was not keeping social distancing himself between the cab door and standing whilst I'm driving the bus, which is a big no-no. Here in London, ladies and gentlemen, for those who wishing to come to London over the next coming few months when you're allowed to by your country, and obviously when Britain does open its doors by its airports, please make sure you do not stand nowhere near the cab door at any present time whilst the bus is in motion. Best time to stand there is probably when the doors are open and you can even speak to the driver. Okay, if you wish to speak to the driver, both doors got to be open, and give he and she time to actually reply back to you. Don't start tapping on the cab door, get the driver's attention. I've been numerous of times during lockdown where people said, oh, do you go to this such and such place? I'm thinking, can you not wait? I'm driving a big red bus. This is more heavier than driving a vehicle. So, please don't do that. Please share this out to everybody, please, if you can, please. But anyway, let me just continue. Anyways, throughout lockdown, the company who I've been working with has been amazing. All companies across London, all the bus operators has been amazing. They have made sure for us as bus drivers to make sure that we feel secure, feel safe in our cabs, well properly sealed and everything, which has been great. And also making way for the one-way direction for passengers to board the bus and exit the bus. That is why the front door boarding has come back into place, so people can social distance. There's a way in and there's a way out. So sometimes when you are at a bus stop, ladies and gentlemen, and you are, what's the word? Sorry. If you are at the bus stop and you find that the exit doors are open first, but the front doors aren't open, allow the passengers off the bus, and then the driver should open the doors that way around. It's been old school, that's happened many years ago, but I'm starting to do that myself. I find it much better. People are not rushing onto the bus. I find that a lot of people are rushing. Take your time. I find that people are rushing. They don't really engage. I'm looking at all these people and they're rushing to get to their seat. When I press the announcement saying that I've got to regulate the service, they get all stroppy with me. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys a quick video of me how to board the bus safely during this time of COVID and what is the right way of doing it. And there have been a lot of updates to the iBus announcement. I don't know if you guys have been listening and have been out and have been noticing. So there have been changes and there have been this been implemented. And I must say in this video, I have blurred out the logos of my company due to I have not had the right to do so to record their company logo or their name. So I will keep that hush. For those who does know, please keep it hush as well. Thank you.
Hello guys, welcome to London Deco Travel with Andre. I'm down here at Elephant and Castle at the end of the route. Now this is the one thing that really annoys me and other bus drivers across the UK. How to board the bus safely, what should you be doing, and how to not waste time. So let's just pretend I'm just at a bus stop, but no, this is not a bus stop, this is a bus stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I probably would have done another vlog, or there will be another vlog in the future where I'll be talking about bus stops and bus stands. So I'm at a bus stop, bus pulls in, right? This is my bus. Alright, I'm a passenger, okay? What you should be doing straight away is, ladies and gentlemen, is get your Oyster card ready. Okay, get your Oyster card ready, alright? Got my blue card. And then tap your Oyster card onto the Oyster card reader. Now it should go beep as once if you are at an Oyster card. If you are a child Oyster card, it will go beep 3 times. If it goes beep twice, which means you've got sufficient funds, or either you have more than one card, you've got a big massive wallet a big massive purse of lots of debit and credit cards. So please use one card when tapping card on the yellow card reader. Nice and easy, okay? Right, because it's a demonstration purposes. Right, doors are now closed, alright? So as the doors close and you're the last passenger to board the bus, please make your way, well, that's the closest door, it's cold. So if you're the last passenger, please find a seat where possible, alright? And if this is during the time of COVID-19 or after COVID-19, I don't know what TfL on the Transport for London will be doing to make sure that social distancing is still in place. I don't know whether, but you're supposed to find a seat where possible and be mindful and take your time, okay? When moving around the bus, ladies and gentlemen, and what I find that a lot of passengers are not doing, right, is not using two hands on the railings. Now, because I'm filming at the same time, I can't show you that I'm using two hands on whilst moving around the bus. So basically, both hands, yeah, take your time up the stairs. Now, there's some buses like these buses that I've got here today. This one is not a Alexander Dennis and Barrow bus. This is a, I should know my buses. No. Alright, this is a Volvo. This is a Volvo bus. And it is a hybrid bus. And once the bus takes off, the driver releases the handbrake. The bus does jerk. It goes into gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, and so much more, before it eventually gets up to 30 miles an hour. Now, when you are moving around the bus, when this bus came out back in 2016, I think it was, when it was first introduced, I did not even like it at all. I did not like it. I thought the driver was going too fast when it was accelerating. No, it's the system inside the bus that makes it so jerky. I can't explain it. I don't know all the information. I will explain it more in detail later on in another YouTube video. Right, so if you're upstairs, you like to sit upstairs, I like to sit by the window. Okay, sit by the window, get a nice lovely view outside the window. I can see right clearly down inside the bus. This is lovely, okay. And I like to sit nearby a bell, a designated bell, okay, which is pretty cool, okay, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to press that actually. Lovely chamber little bell. Now you can press it as many times as you like. A lot of these buses you can't. It's got a 5-second delay before someone presses another one. There we go. Okay, and it goes the same right down to the downstairs as well. Okay. Obviously, you can have the option to have the window open. Obviously, due to the current climate, it's now the government and TfL are advising, please open the windows. Okay, this is to help the ventilation, making sure there's lovely natural air coming in. Now, obviously, I'm now approaching my stop. Now, ladies and gentlemen, not everybody does read the destination information screen that's on buses. Please start reading those. You will get to know where your bus stops are. Okay, your stop is coming up. Make sure you press the bell. So as soon as the bus has left from its previous stop and you come off the next bus stop, as soon as the driver has gone at 0 to 5 miles an hour, press the bell. Press the bell. No point pressing the bell when he gets to the bus stop, let's say now. The driver may not have to open the doors for you, okay, if the bell's not been pressed. Okay, if you start doing this, and he's really put his handbrake here, or she put his handbrake on, the driver's ready looking upstairs, ready looking down in the lowest saloon, as well as looking outside. Oh, he'd be thinking, he or she be thinking, oh, it's not good to go. By the time he's done that, you already got your first bag, and you're going, and the bus is going. Again, you're pressing that, driver! No, London, come on, mate, come on. That's not the way how you're meant to do it. So what you're supposed to do, press the bell in between stops, so that the driver have enough time to brake smoothly, and able to check his mirrors, and able to make sure you get off the bus safely as well. So before you all get off the bus, I press the bell, have a look at your seat, look at your designated seat to make sure that you set on. Check underneath the seat you haven't dropped your wallet, your phone. I find a lot of lost properties, ladies and gentlemen, and also a lot of rubbish as well. Please take your rubbish and litter home with you. Do not leave it on the bus. It's health and safety. Now the bus is coming down the road. It's say 25 miles an hour. and it bus does sway quite a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, both hands on the handrail, please. Okay, coming down the stairs, take your time. I like to have my back against this this wall here. Okay, and I'm literally using both feet, taking my time. Okay, and that will just make sure that I am taking my time. And by the time I get down to the stairs, the driver would know that you're coming down the stairs, because I can hear it right down from the cab door. Some of you lot walk down the cab like so loud, it's unbelievable. So when you get down to the cab, get down to the lower saloon, you can exit the bus, okay, safely, okay. Watch your surroundings, ladies and gents, okay. There's no need to rush to get on the bus. There's no need to rush off the bus. Just take your time, please. Take your time. There's no need to rush. No need to rush, ladies and gents. No need.
So, this COVID-19 is coronavirus. Almost over 100 staff, TFL as well as bus drivers across London. I'm not too sure about the UK statistics of the transport staff. Has now passed and died with coronavirus. In the total of the UK deaths, I'm not too sure, that might include Scotland and Northern Ireland, has now passed with 100,000 deaths. And that does worry me, and it does really alarm me. A lot of people just don't really take it seriously. Now, I am on 2 big routes at my garage, and I'm quite saddened and quite alarmed at how people have said to me they don't care about coronavirus, and they don't social distance themselves whilst I'm traveling on the buses. They don't use the seats available on upper deck. This is not a single decker bus. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are traveling on a single, or if you're traveling on a double decker bus, please move upstairs if you are able. There are some passengers are not able at all. I get that. Okay, there are some disabled people, there's some impaired vision people, that's fine. People who lose balance, fine. I expect them to use the seats downstairs where possible, right to the back. Okay, if you're able, use the seats upstairs where possible, especially during rush hour. I find that a lot of people are being a bit selfish and not really understanding. There's limited seats downstairs on the lower saloon. I don't know, I've got a picture here, I'll show it here to you guys. There is more seats available on the upper deck, so please move upstairs and use all available seats where possible. Now, with the London Decker Travel with Andre, ladies and gentlemen, the plan was last year for me to actually include of me traveling around the UK and travel around Europe and around other parts of the world. That opportunity never came, and my dream never came to pass. But hopefully in the years and months ahead, hopefully that opportunity does arise. I love buses, I love trains, I love planes, I love all modes of transport. I like to get the most important information out, and so you guys are able to travel safe and able to get out there and get to places where you need to be. Many of you guys have said that my YouTube videos have been really great, and I'm really fond of your great experience and your great stories. But I must say this to you, please. If you're heading out to school, or you're heading out to your shopping, you're heading out to your appointment, heading out to work, whether you're doing or using public transport, that's trains, buses, trams, land underground, overground services, riverboats, other ways, that's not cycling or walking, please social distance yourselves whilst using this mode of transport. During this hard time of this COVID-19, the numbers will go down, as we are now approaching early spring into summer, and we're getting right into through the year. Some people have taken the COVID vaccination, okay? Some people hasn't. And I must say to you this, brothers and sisters, and boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, around the whole entire world. I am a bus driver for London, and I must say this to you. COVID-19 has broken my heart, because there's 2 people in my life who's actually had the real symptoms of COVID-19, but they're still living, thank God. But there's some people around the world who has not lived to this very day to tell the tale. When it comes to Remembrance Day this year, Remembrance Day and Remembrance Sunday, I will be giving a 2-minute silence. If I'm working on that bus in that morning at 11 o'clock, I will be stopping my bus. I will do it twice. So ladies and gentlemen, that's what we'll be doing on Remembrance Day. Okay, so just to conclude in this YouTube video today, and I just want to say thank you very much for everybody for your messages, and thank you so much for your understanding. It's not been easy for me trying to get back into filming, but as I'm slowly transitioning and getting things back to normal and getting things into the sequence of early this year, I know that the restrictions and the governments and the world leaders and all governments around the world are trying their very hard to knuckle down this coronavirus, and give them time, please. Patience is the need at this time, and prayers shall be used as well when necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, I, as Andre, as a London bus driver, I will continue to do amazing videos. Please send in your ideas and your thoughts, and find me on Discord, at Facebook and Twitter, and YouTube as well. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are heading out today or tomorrow or next week or whichever when, please travel safe, and remember to wear your face coverings, wash your hands quite regularly, and to social distance yourselves while shopping or using the public transport wherever you are going. I do encourage people to cycle and walk, and during times, which is good because they can cycle and exercise as well whilst gyms are still closed. So please do exercise that and put that into daily practice. But guys, whatever you're doing, remember, stay happy, stay blessed, and don't do anything silly. Guys, cheerios. I'll see you guys very soon here on London Decker Travel with Andre. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and thank you for understanding. Okay, so for those who's just doesn't know what's going to be happening over the next coming few months, just a quick update. I'll probably just put this in my every credit. Right, so I will be uploading more YouTube videos onto the weekly basis on every Saturday for you guys to watch. Please obviously do send your videos requests on Discord, or if not, don't use your Discord, use Facebook and Twitter, Instagram and other social media feeds, and let me know. If you have been affected with COVID-19 or coronavirus and would like to share your story here on YouTube, on this YouTube channel, then please feel free to email me at londondecker@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to see your video or your statement, whichever, and I will crop that into in the next YouTube video. Please do let me know if you have trouble with uploading your videos, and I'll give you the best contact way of actually doing that. But yes, guys, I will be bringing back the YouTube Live. That's the live Q&A questions on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook and YouTube, sorry, not Twitter. I don't use Twitter Live. That will be coming back very soon. Let's Play games, that's also coming back into the phase of early into some point this year, into spring, and as well into summer majority of the time. A lot of PC games, simulated games will be happening on this very own computer. I don't know if you guys can see that in shot, but a nice, wonderful, brand new webcam here sitting up in this computer. This is a brand new computer, by the way, guys. So this is everything's all working well. I'm trying to get all things ready. OMZ London #2 Train Simulator Rail Train Sim World 2. Been playing on this game. It's been absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. And also, very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, there will not be no PS4 or Xbox gameplay in the Let's Play games, because I'm trying to upgrade my consoles up to the PS5 and to the new Xbox X consoles, which is due to be released some point later this part of this year, as they're struggling at this time of this pandemic. But yes, guys, I hope you all going to stay safe. Remember to smile and have a great week, have a great day, and hope to see you in the next YouTube video. And yeah, take care. Bye bye.